I'm fairly sure I've got a leak from this stern shaft. So we'll pull it out and have a look. Very hard to get to it inside the engine bay. Oh, I can actually feel, maybe I saw a drip. There we go. From both of them. These blue clips here hold the John Guest fitting in position, so once you take it off you can press that and then release it from the pipe. Hopefully you can see the pipes in there. Okay, right, well they're loose on here, so we'll put some more tape on and do them tighter. We'll put more PTFE tape on, and we've done that. We'll just connect it back up and cross our fingers. This is the nozzle off it and it's broken. But I knew I had a spare, and using my storage solution I could find it. This bit's alright, it's the non-return bit that's the problem. I'll go have a look at my hose bits and see if we can cobble something together. Oh, we're missing a bit anyway, not that it can be glued back together, but there's a non-return valve in here. All I need is a connector to go on there. We can manage without the non-return valve. And the socket this goes into has a non-return valve in it as well. We can just rely on the hose nozzle to stop water flow, and when I leave the boat of course I turn off the washdown pump anyway at the switchboard. Well, I've been to Burnsco and their website said they had one, so I've got this one. I've ordered the other shorter one, which wasn't in stock. Well, it's Wednesday. Let's see what I have in my little cardboard box. We have the bits we need and an extra bit. We'll talk about that later. Well, this is what I'll use for the washdown pump. There's the broken one. There's the new large one. But let's see if we can get the broken one usable again as a spare. Right, success. This short one is far less likely to be damaged because we'll probably just end up breaking the much more easily and cheaper hose connection. Right, this is the head at the forward end of the starboard side. Trouble I have is a sliding door. The problem is this catch here, which stops the door from sliding closed, is really not holding. So option one, I'll try and squeeze the leaves closer together and see if that works. Right, squeeze together. Harder to engage, harder to disengage. Well, hopefully it stays with better tension. We always have option 2 down the track. Fortunately, the clip for my wireless mic is broken. I'll have to come up with a cobbled together solution. It may not be pretty, but it should work. This is the clutch for the main, and it's starting to fall apart, and looking at it, it's got a screw loose. So maybe if we tighten that up, it'll fix it. Well, It's not an easy thing to get to, but I can. I just have to make sure that if you look at this other one, that goes there, and currently it's not over this thing here. Probably ideal actually have Loctite on it, but I'm frightened if I pull it out and I'm going to drop it into the clutch and then have to disassemble everything, so just do it tight and keep an eye on it. And the other side was loose, but not so badly, so we'll tighten that up. Right, well, it's working properly now. Let's check the rest of them. And yes, loosening off here as well. I think I'll tighten everything up. Right, well, we had one loose set screw on both the outside ones. Here's the other triple set of clutches, so the one the Allen keys in was loose, so everything's tight on those two triple banks. Time to defrost the freezer. Right, amazing how much is in it. There's more hidden. Well, that filled the chili bin up. Oh, here's my technique. Hot air gun. Oh, I've taken the drawer out. We'll see how that goes. Well, that's the ice all gone in a very short order. Right. Didn't take too long with the application of a couple of kilowatts of heat. Turn it back on. I'll put the drawer back in and load it back up. Right, looking much better. Move the tray around at the top now, and no ice. We'll still get a very small amount of water coming down from underneath this panel here. I don't think it's from the window. There are some fittings up on the edge of the deck here. And this panel, I think, is held in with Velcro, so it might well be that we pull that down when we do maintenance this winter. Also wondered whether it's coming from the bolts holding this hatch in. Well, we've got less leaking than we did, so I might go and apply a bit more of this to the local site. The crew told me I had no option but to purchase one of these. And we have one at home, and it has been accepted with enthusiasm. This is where I was told to put it. I've heard reports of them cracking Corian worktop, so it's on top of bamboo cutting board. Cord just stretches into the receptacle. It does dominate the galley, but I presume we'll get used to it. This is the main boost pump running. Can't see any water coming in. There's none coming in from here, which is the stern, and none coming in down here, which is the bow. Right, well, we've turned off the bilge pump at the breaker panel, so I mean it's just a little bit of water in the stub key, not obviously coming in from anywhere, so I imagine one of the floats is giving trouble. I don't know which one. There's this one. There's this one, and there's this one that tells you you're really in the shit. Turn it back on again, Stuart. Oh, this switch turns off all the bilge pumps earlier on. So the float switch, I'm sure, is the problem. We're not going to have it running all night. We're certainly not leaking. I'll turn them off. I need somebody smaller than me to fit down the hole. Right, well, this is my microphone, and it's broken as well. That's what happened to the other one. I'll just have to attach it with my clothes peg. Well, seeing there's no way I can actually reach that float switch without finding somebody smaller than everyone in our family to fit down the hole, let's try and pull the idea of giving it a blast. It's Catamaran at the moment. I'd like to turn it off. Maybe I'm going to let it catch some water. I'll turn it on the board and it's Catamaran at the moment. Some more water. I don't know if you heard it, but it stopped. Yay! I'll still get another float switch or two as a spare, but looks like we've got the problem solved. Well, I suppose the other bonus is it's cleaner down here than it was. So, 2 large bilge pumps. Survey requirement, the boat only comes with 1. And there's the high water alarm. So, I'll get another couple of switches as spares. Same arrangement on the starboard side, but I can actually get down into the hole there. I've been past Burnsko and bought a spare float switch. Well, I bought a bicycle pump from home because I think the pressure accumulator tank needs some more air in it. Right, well, the freshwater pump and the accumulator are in here. So let's check the pressure in the accumulator and I'm sure top it up. Right, well, due to Leopard's fantastic building system, had to take it off the wall to get the pump on. It was completely full of water. I'm presuming this one doesn't have a bladder in it, or if it does, there's a hole in the bladder. Anyway, I've pumped some air in. Okay, screw back into place, and another great bit of Leopard work. The water tanks are all on the starboard side, one in front of the other, but labels haven't changed. Right, I've re-pressurised the system. That means turn the pump back on. Not leaking. Shouldn't do, it's all O-rings. The acid test. Much better, much easier on the pump. Oh well, I'll class that as a success. That's way up there. Right, wind instrument is currently working. Apparent only. We have no speed or speed through water available at present, but it keeps stopping, and I'm sure there's some water, most likely, or corrosion in the instrument itself at the top of the mast. Currently it's there's no special calibration, so that's the converter that converts the wind data into Sea-Talk NG or INEA 2000 type data. That's the data source for wind, which we know. I might see about getting a new masthead transducer. That way it can be put up when we get the rig inspection done, and I can pull the other one apart and see what's going on.